Welcome to the Top Gun Show. I'd like to welcome back Mandy McEwen, the founder of Mod Girl Marketing. Mod Girl Marketing is a leader in the field of online marketing and branding. Mandy is a real-life social media rock star. She works with companies that want to leverage the power of LinkedIn to increase revenue and brand authority. She has appeared on several Top Gun shows in the past, and her interviews are always among the highest watched episodes. Mandy is a star of my series called Top Gun Tips of the Month. During this series, Mandy has shared some incredible LinkedIn tips that you can apply today. Welcome back to the show, Mandy.
Hello, Steve. Thanks again for having me.
So great to see you. So great to see you. I think you're in Hawaii right now, huh?
I am. I'm in Honolulu at the moment.
World traveler, many stages. You're just highly sought after. But here you are again on the Top Gun Show. What kind of tips do you have for us today?
Yes. So I want to talk about content today with you all. So this is something that we've been paying attention to for the last several months. I mean, really always, in terms of the algorithm and the content and how LinkedIn decides to show or not show posts. So what's been happening recently is you can get a lot more traction for your posts these days. So I want to encourage you to post less and focus on quality and timing, and then you can make your post life extend. What I mean by that is spend time creating quality content, post it, make sure that you're responding to the comments, getting traction, and then let it ride. So don't post again. Let it ride. It'll keep getting comments if it's a good one. And then you can post again when it starts dying down. But what we're seeing is that the life of posts is actually longer than it used to be on LinkedIn. So there's no need to post every day if you have amazing content that just keeps building up. So like, for example, I've been doing this recently. I think the Hawaii pictures people like, so that helps in my favor, obviously. So I'm like, hey, let's pump the brakes and let's maximize the content, because it takes time to create, obviously, Steve, to create awesome content. It takes some resources and some time. So let's prolong this. And so whenever we see a post getting traction, I'm like, let's hold off on the next day, because what happens is you post something else and then that other post dies off, right? A little bit more. So I want to encourage you all to focus on quality over quantity. Does that make sense, Steve?
Yeah, it does. And when you say frequency, are you talking one a week, or should you really just see when the post is dying down and then come out with another one?
Yeah, I think you should just see, kind of like play it by ear. I would say still, a couple times a week minimum is what I recommend people posting, ones that are active content creators, right? So like sales teams that I train, at minimum once a week, obviously, but they have no excuse not to leverage the company's content to where they can't, you have no excuse not to be posting at least 2 to 3 times a week, period, when you're in sales, because you have company content, you have colleagues content, like you can easily share and curate content. So you have no excuse not to. So in this case, when we're talking a little bit more about more thought leadership type content, where it's going to take you a little bit more time than just sharing something, right? Because a lot of times when you share something, it's not going to get loads of traction for days. Like I'm talking about like quality content that has something that's picking up people's attention. It's getting people talking, right? So yesterday I posted about getting personal. You saw that, Steve. You left an awesome comment. Getting personal on LinkedIn. And that is clearly a hot topic. And what's funny is that is a post that I already posted last year. So this is another tip for you. So look at your content that did well in the years prior, or months prior even, because it's LinkedIn. I mean, we are all like, squirrel, right? Like we forget anyway, like after a month. So you could easily repurpose content that you posted 3, 6, 9, 12 months ago, maybe put a slightly different spin on it, put a different picture on it, and post it again. That's exactly what I did this time, and it blew up again. And so we just tweaked a few things, added a new photo, a different updated photo, and bam, posted it. So that's another tip for you, is look at what's been working in the past and reuse that content.
It's a great idea. I have an algorithmic question for you. I don't know if that's a word, but
it is.
So like I put a post out, and a bunch of people on the AppSmart team, marketing team, and channel sales managers, and it was probably reposted 15 times on other people's platform, other people's LinkedIn. Does that help my algorithms when it's reposted by other people?
Yes, but what is more powerful is when they comment on your post.
Got it.
So it does help, but a comment is the most powerful algorithmic feature. I'm gonna start using that word now.
You can coin it. It's a fun little word.
Okay, thanks. With that said, though, I do want to make a comment on that. A comment on the comments. When you have people from your own team commenting, it's not as powerful as people from outside your team. So keep that in mind too. I think I've mentioned that before, but it's still great. Like, it's awesome that your colleagues are sharing your content. That's amazing. And it is going to help you in some capacity, but the post itself is going to get more algorithmic love if they comment.
I mean, who doesn't want algorithmic love? Really?
I know. Don't we all want algorithmic love?
It's an innate desire we were created with.
It really is. We're all just striving for that.
These are great ideas. Well, before I let you go, get on your surfboard and do what you do in Hawaii. Anything else for us?
Yeah, no, that's really pretty much it. So just, I just really want to encourage you to post quality over quantity. There's tons of stuff to post. You can curate, you can look at what people are doing, you can get ideas, but never be afraid to start conversations too. So call to actions, asking people what people thought of it. Maybe start something not super controversial, but a topic that people want to talk about, and that's related to your industry. Obviously, like, I'm not talking about doing something completely off the wall, right? But like my example I gave yesterday, which is what I do for a living, is train sales teams on how to land more meetings and grow their personal brands on LinkedIn. So when we talk about getting personal on LinkedIn, it's a topic that a lot of people have a lot to say about. So find topics like that in your industry that a lot of people have a lot of opinions on. Obviously, don't put yourself in an awkward situation where you're getting in fights or anything like that. I'm not recommending that, but something that is kind of a hot topic that people can get passionate about and emotional about, where you can not get involved in the drama. Those are the best posts on LinkedIn. So do some research, think outside the box, look at what other people are doing in your industry, and try to post those thought-provoking, posts that'll get people talking. And those are the ones that you can make last for days.
So there you go. Another great tip from Mandy McEwen. Thank you so much for being on the show today. Thanks for carving out time out of your busy surfing schedule in Hawaii to be with us today. I appreciate it.
You got it, Steve. Thanks for having me, as always.
And thanks for watching, everybody.